All right, guys, how's it going? Well, it's past my bedtime, but I couldn't let this one go, guys. I couldn't let this one go. There's no way I could sleep on this until tomorrow. So it's time for another today's exclusive. Now, I was literally just packing up and going to bed, right? I did a live stream, and then some people, messaged me and tagged me and things and stuff, right? And the actual exclusive is from Anfield Watch, and it is as follows: exclusive. Liverpool's insane contract offer to Mo Salah. Now, if you have a little mooch around, I'm not going to read the article to you. It's basically it's an interview with renowned Egyptian journalist Ahmed Atta. You haven't heard of him before, have you guys? Right? And basically, he was talking to whoever I said, what were they called? Anfield Watch, right? And it's a long interview. It went about half an hour long, something like that, just short of half an hour. And this mush, he's got a big social media following, this renowned journalist. He's not close to Mo Salah or anything like that. I can't wait till Rami Abbas surfaces. To be honest with you, Rami Abbas is Mo Salah's agent. And the quote that's been circulated around X, if you like, to lure everyone in, is as follows from Ahmed Atta. What I know now that recently Salah got a formal offer with less than, not even close to his current salary. So I don't know what Liverpool's administration are thinking in the boardroom. Now, let me just think about this 1 second, because I've got that many browsers open. Browser tabs open at the minute. So Salah, of course, turns 33 in June, right? So because he's quoted as saying basically that this is the, what's it called? Insane contract offer. The insane contract offer isn't this huge contract offer. It's basically they're offering him less money than he's on now. Well, I'm sorry, but a player that's turning 33 in a few months' time, why would Liverpool offer him more than the 350 grand a week that he's on now, which I think he's on 350 grand a week, estimated at the club, with potential earnings of up to £1 million a week with all these sponsorships and things. But in terms of salary, £350,000 a week, why would Liverpool offer him more than 350 grand a week, a player of that age? So I don't understand why everyone's losing their shit about that, but they are. Now, in his, the renowned journalist, the renowned Ahmed Atta, in this interview, I've watched the interview, and he says in the interview that PSG are a serious contender if Salah leaves Liverpool. Now, I'm sorry, but I don't believe that for one fucking minute. I really don't believe that at all. So, if, he's got a huge following on social media, he's he pops up on websites and stuff like that, whatever. In Egypt, maybe people listen to him, do you know what I mean? But he's not close to Mo Salah. And he's coming out with statements that PSG are a serious contender if Salah leaves Liverpool. And he said he would be the top star there. And as far as I know, PSG are in the race for him. In Europe, they're the only European side that are in. So he's coming out with these claims, that he knows that Mo Salah's been offered less than what he's currently offered. Very, very insulting and all that. But he also wants you to believe that PSG are in the race to sign him and all that. I'm sorry, but at that point I was like, well, it was a little bit interesting, although a bit obvious. Like 33 you're turning 33 years of age, Liverpool going to offer him 450 grand a week or something. Don't talk so fucking stupid, right? But you listen and you think, oh, well, we'll talk about it, tomorrow maybe. But when I heard him say PSG are a serious contender, I was like, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? PSG, man, they're focusing on youth players and stuff like that. PSG came out recently. Was it about a month ago, 6 weeks ago now? I can't remember, guys. They were linked, right? And I think that was his agent, Rami Abbas, what's he called? Rami Abbas, right? I think that was his agent trying to get that leverage, when they link clubs and all that. So the only club that's been mentioned with Salah, other than the Saudis, was PSG. And within hours of that coming out, PSG were like, well, look, a great player and all that, but we're not interested, which I thought was really unusual. It was like PSG was saying, hang on a minute, we're not getting dragged into this. They came out and said, he's not a target, not a target for us. It's not genuine. So it was debunked straight away. And people that I pay attention to, said the same thing. They were like, their opinion was the same as mine. They were like, Rami Abbas, he's tried to use PSG, but it backfired on him, kind of thing. Never say never in football. Maybe PSG could be interested, but what he's saying there, that this renowned Egyptian journalist, is that PSG are a serious contender now. Not they might look at him later if he's still available on a free, but he's a serious contender. They are in the race, that race that we often hear about. And then he was pushed, as to, where do you think he'll actually end up next season? He went, what, you want my opinion? I thought the whole interview was your opinion. But what he said was, at the end of it, well, it's just my opinion, but I see him next season at Al Hilal. Now, absolutely every single person that I talk to, right, whether they're, people that you would say are connected, or whether it's just football fans like you and I, they're all saying Mo Salah doesn't want to go to Saudi at the moment. He wants to play in Europe for a little longer before maybe going out there or whatever. But right now he wants to stay in Europe. Maybe that changes in the summer if if there isn't an offer available to him. But whatever Liverpool are offering to him, right, must be good whack, because why are we not seeing any other clubs being mentioned with him? Do you know what I mean? We're told that he was offered to Barcelona in November, recently offered to Real Madrid, and both of those clubs are like, no, he's too old. So he's too old to them, but he's not too old to us, right? Because you might think, well, is he not too old for us then? So Liverpool have got a point. No, because those clubs know that they would have to pay a decent signing on fees. There's no such thing as a free transfer, right? And a hefty, financial package. So to us, I reckon there can't be anybody out there in Europe that's offering what we are offering, because why we're not seeing any clubs linked with him? There's nobody. Think about it. This is why Liverpool have not flapped about this, because who's trying to sign Mo Salah? Who's trying to sign it? And Virgil van Dijk. Who's trying to sign him? When a player is in this situation, usually we hear, don't we? AC Milan, Juventus, Bayern Munich, all these different clubs. But there's nobody. There's nobody, because obviously they're trying to command a decent salary for him, and I think that Liverpool will be offering him a good deal. Maybe Liverpool are lowballing Virgil van Dijk and Kanate and Diaz and people like that, whatever. But I reckon Mo's been offered a good deal, right? And as much as we want them, to sign, as much as we want Mo Salah to sign, you don't just say, right, tell us what you want, we'll give you whatever you fucking want. Why would Liverpool offer? So I'm seeing the fans replying to these aggregator accounts and Twitter twats and that, and they're all going mental. God, you mean even the interviewer on there is like, oh really? What, they're not offering him more than he's already on? Why would you offer a player at that stage of his career more money than he's on now? He's on a great deal. I mean, maybe the fans would say, well, give him what he's on now and extend it a year or two. Yeah, okay. But if I was Liverpool, I'd be thinking, nah, I want to bring that down a bit. It's just common sense. Why are people shocked that Liverpool might not be offering him, more money? I don't understand that. And to be honest with you, I'm personally not paying any attention to the renowned Egyptian journalist Ahmed Atta. Now, when people use words like renowned, or the ever reliable, it's usually because they've got an interview with someone and they want to show how much of a coup they've got. We've got this massive interview with the renowned. I guarantee you, the majority of people watching this video have never fucking heard of this guy, right? Okay? Maybe that's harsh because he's an Egyptian journalist and you don't follow Egyptian football, but you shouldn't need to be told. You shouldn't need to be told that someone's reliable or I don't fucking. Do you know what I mean, guys? Right? And then on the interview, it's like, introduce yourself, tell us who you are. You know what I'm saying? All right, tell us who you are. I used to, do a bit for goal.com in Egypt. Just with it. Renowned. No, I'm not having it, guys. I'm not having it. I hope, right? Run me a bath. Surfaces. I do. I hope he surfaces go, no one fucking knows what's going on. That's it. Right, what's this? I've got another message here. What? So... This is someone's just put in the Cop Talk chat room, which is on Telegram. We have, if you want to join it, we just, I don't know, read the video description or something. So someone's quoted someone on social media talking about Luis Diaz, talking about Barcelona and Luis Diaz, and someone's put, so Diaz has been talking to Barcelona. Do these people not follow my content, guys? Where have they been? Every fucking day for the last couple of weeks we've been talking about Luis Diaz and Barcelona, haven't we? I'm tired. Can you tell I'm tired? I'm sorry if my video's all over the place. Probably no different to any of my other videos. I've had to put all the lights on. Do you know what I mean? I'm half asleep. It's late here. What they're talking about? Oh, can't be arsed, me. I'm off to bed. Anyway, what do you think? Anyway, it'll generate some interest online. Will this interview with the renowned Egyptian journalist Ahmed Atta? Listen, I know it's very easy, to criticise the club, all right? The club, for sure, as Rafa Benitez would say, or as Tom Hicks would say, Rafa. It's very easy to, be critical of Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards and the club. I don't particularly like these people, I'm honest with you. I don't really like the suits, I just want to watch football, right? But I don't think you can just listen to some renowned Egyptian journalist that's not close to Mo Salah, that's making claims that I can't see how you can listen to anything he says when he says that PSG are like in the race to sign Mo Salah, because that's just, I don't believe that's true. So you make up your own decisions. You know that, don't you? I just tell you what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, and you can go, well, I agree with that, Chubbs, or I don't agree with that. I had to do the video now. I couldn't have fucking slept on that. Liverpool's insane offer to Mo Salah. Atta, who is a renowned Egyptian journalist and was the chief editor of the Arabic edition of Goal, revealed that so far the Reds have made only one offer to Salah, but that offer has been way below expectations. And then he says, it was a big surprise to me, to be honest. I won't say I'm a big fan of Salah. It says here in their article, it says he's guaranteed to get a pay rise anywhere else he goes. How do you know that? Liverpool need to reward him for the talent he is and the fine form he is in. We are talking about a player here who has the potential to win the Ballon d'Or. Right, yeah, very true. But you can't make sweeping statements that he's guaranteed to get a pay rise anywhere else he goes. How do you know that? And if that's the case, where are all these clubs queuing up, to give him that pay rise then? Because Rami Abbas would be buzzing now, wouldn't he? He'd be going, all right then, and Liverpool would soon be negotiating. So if you've seen this on social media this evening, if you've seen these claims, maybe you don't know the origin of the claims, right? Maybe you've heard this said, he's been offered way low. Just think about it for a minute. Think about his age, 350 grand a week. Should Liverpool really offer him more money? I don't really know about that, guys. You might say that from a fan's point of view, from your art. You might say, give him whatever it is done, right? I get it, I understand it, but there does have to be a bit of common sense here as well, all right? But if you've heard it, that's where it's come from. I won't pay any attention to this renowned journalist. I'm sure he's a lovely fella, but just because you've got a lot of followers on TikTok or something like that, in Egypt or whatever, doesn't mean you know exactly what's going on with Mo Salah. All right, and I would look out for Rami Abbas surfacing. I hope he does come up with some cryptic stuff, and I won't worry too much about it. What will be, will be. All right, guys, can I go to bed now? Knackered. I'm off. Right, see you later. Listen, if you appreciate this video, if you appreciate the fact that I could have been in there filling my hot water bottle up right now, and I could have been traipsing up to bed, right? Could have been laid in bed now. Do you know what I'm saying? entering 1, 2, 3, 4 on that pin on the IPTV to get them, educational channels. I could be laid up there now, couldn't I? You know what I'm saying? But I stayed here to address these major claims this evening. You know what I'm saying? So if you appreciate that fact, please thumbs up my video. Thank you very much. What do you think? Are you going to tell me you know about this renowned journalist? Are you going to tell me that in the comment section? I say, oh, Donkey knows what's fucking going on. You don't. I'm not fucking claiming I do know what's going on. But you don't need to be a fucking ITK or a Twitter twat to know that PSG are not leading any fucking race to try and sign more Salah at the moment. Right? Just saying. Right? So, thumbs up if you appreciate the video, my effort. All right? Drop me a comment, and if you want to buy me a coffee, because I need some fucking coffee tomorrow morning, I'd say I had 5 coffees today, I had a fucking great big bocadillo. That won't surprise you, will it? Well, I'm going back to the cafe in the morning to review the Spanish football dailies. That's right, I'll be there tomorrow morning. So if you want to buy me a coffee, hit the love out under my video, and I will give you a shout out in tomorrow morning's morning briefing. And don't forget, when you buy me a coffee, it really, really, really angers my ears. They fucking hate it. You know what I mean? They don't like it. Oh, look at him getting a fucking coffee. Fucking fuck. You know what I'm saying, guys? It'll be all right. See you later.